fuck you right to the early morning. Yeah. No, this ain't no love song. This gon' be the soundtrack. Baby, you gon' fall back. That's the way we get
What's going on YouTube? It's Cops360 here, and this is a video telling you guys why you might want to buy an Xbox One or a PS4. Now, firstly guys, I did make a PC version of this video where I talk about why you might want to buy, a PC. So pretty much these thoughts are straight off the top of my head. I don't really need to write like notes down, but getting to the point, first off, price. Look guys, you can go down here in Australia or just anywhere, you go down, you can buy an Xbox One, PS4, in America, the PS4 is I think $3.99 and here it's $5.49, and in America, Xbox One is $4.99 and here it's $5.99. So in America, it's a $100 difference. Here in Australia, it's a $50 difference. But getting back to the point, it's cheap. That's a good thing about consoles. They're cheap and they get much cheaper towards the end of their life cycle, and that's something that appeals to lots of people. Someone might be intimidated by, having a PC, buying the parts, building the parts, and, wanting to keep your budget still low, but at the same time getting lots of performance. Now, granted, you can build the PC for cheap, all that shit. Yeah, like, I'm not going to talk about that here. I'm just talking about the advantages of buying a console. Now, another thing is consoles, they will pretty much last. Now, when I say last, I mean they have constant support from, the devs and shit like that. For example, Xbox 360 and PS3. 360 came out in 2005. Look at your calendar on your bottom right hand side of the screen, folks. It's 2013, November. And still, 360 and PS3 get support. PS3 came out not long after in 2006, but regardless, they have very long life cycles. You won't need to buy another console for a while, and that's something that appeals to a lot of people. Like, I stopped using my 360 like at the start of this year because I moved to PC, but yeah, you have a very long lifetime with them, and you will get a very long lifetime of games. So yeah, another thing is Xbox Live and PSN. Now, of course, a few disadvantages. They cost money. Both Xbox and PSN cost money. But getting back to the point, it's a very social experience. Xbox Live, I don't know about PSN, but when I was on Xbox Live, it's very social oriented. Like, I just miss, I've said this so many times in many videos, but I miss, just hanging out in the dashboards with my friends on a Saturday night, or in like an 8-man Xbox Live party, just chilling, talking shit about people. Nah, jokes. But just chilling, doing anything, playing some games. That was such a chilled moment. Now, of course, you can do the same thing on PC, but like, I don't know, there's something about just sitting downstairs in the dashboard, just there, just chilling. It was such a cool environment. Like, Xbox Live, and the other thing with Xbox Live and PSN, people, like, almost everyone has a mic. That's a good thing. It's very social oriented, sorry. So everyone has a mic. You can always talk to people, talk shit to people, be friends with people, make enemies with people, just anything like that. It's a fun experience. It really is. No matter how inferior the performance or graphics may be, the actual experience is very good, and that's something that everyone needs to give to consoles. Another thing is the performance. Now, firstly, this doesn't really apply as much this generation, but last generation. Sorry for that, my phone keeps going off. When the Xbox 360 came out and the PS3, they had very high-end performance chips in them, graphics and CPUs. They were like top end at the time, I'm more than sure. So they were lasting, like, and even to this day, for example, the way DICE was able to get Battlefield 4 to run on an Xbox 360 and a PS3 is amazing. Like, it says something about the chips, but also obviously says something about the developers. They had to cut down some graphics. Getting back to the point, Xbox One and PS4, the graphics, like I said, this doesn't really apply as much this generation, but I believe the Xbox One is using like a 7790, but and the PS4 is using a 7850. However, obviously the performance will be greater than a standard 7790 or standard 7850 because of optimizations. They have a developers have a lower level API to access, so they can pull such good performance out of not the best of chips, but That's the thing. With if you buy an Xbox One or PS4, you're still going to be getting some very good graphics, like for now. Obviously, as time progresses and it's not upgradable, then yeah. But for now and for quite a while, games will look awesome. I mean, you look at something like The Last of Us on PS3, that game looks really good. They have Uncharted, and you look at other games on 360 like Halo, Gears of War. These games look very, very good, and you just got to commend the developers on being able to pull out such great graphics out of such like old and outdated chips for such a long period of time. It's really good. So yeah, guys, I'm pretty sure this will be the end of the video. There are quite a lot of advantages to buying a console. Oh, ugh, that was terrible. Just get what your friends get. Chances are your friends are probably going to buy an Xbox One or PS4. Just get either. Like, this is if you're deciding if you don't know what to get, just get what your friend's getting. It's the best experience you have. There's no point your friends all having a PS4 and then you get an Xbox One, because you're not going to have as much fun if you had the PS4. Because you'd be playing with them, communicating with them and all that shit. So anyway guys, thank you for watching. I hope this might have enticed someone to, you know, buy a console if they want to. So anyway guys, if you want to see the gaming PC version of this video, then there's something on my channel. So yeah, anyway guys, comment down below what you think, and I hope you enjoyed.